Hey everyone, it's Liz from Media Dev. Today I'm going to be talking about branded apps. So, applications on smartphones, obviously everybody knows they're a must-have, but I think I read a statistic somewhere that I guess it's something like 90% of all apps that are downloaded are deleted from people's smartphones basically a month after they're downloaded. So what that means is that the majority of applications that are out there, people use them for a short time and then they get rid of them, probably because they're not useful or they're not addictive. So not all apps are created equal. Certainly something like Candy Crush or Facebook is being used a lot more than the majority of other apps. But as a software vendor, it can be very useful to have your own branded app, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. Why you need a branded app and what it can do for your business from a marketing perspective. So when you're thinking about designing a mobile app, the first thing you want to think about is, what's the value you're bringing to your consumer? Are you creating an app because you're going to be hosting a big event or something very punctual that gives the app purpose? Is this just going to be your software program that's available on a mobile device? That's something really different than just a pure app per se. But certainly you can use apps to create more visibility for your brand. And of course, you want to encourage people not only to use the app, but to use the app recurringly. So you need to bring some kind of value to the user, some kind of purpose, so that they want to go back to it daily. So I'll give you an example of the apps that I use the most. And of course, this is in the consumer side of things and not necessarily in the B2B side, but I've got my handy little Fitbit that I use to track my exercise and my steps and do challenges with other users. Well, when I get up in the morning, that's one of the first things that I look at. I track my sleep. So I'm using that kind of sporadically throughout the day to see how I'm doing in terms of my performance. Now, if you were to have a branded app for your business application, you need to think of, what's going to get people to keep coming back and using the app? What's the hook for them that is going to encourage them to make it a daily part of their routine? If you give access to great content there, that could be something that keeps them coming back because they're going to want to see what's new. They're going to be interested in learning about your thought leadership, your expertise. So you need to find the hook that's going to get people not just to use the app, but to use the app repeatedly. So based on what your business is doing, who you're targeting, what your software application is all about, then you can really design a branded app for mobile that's going to complement that. In terms of other advice or tips, you want to make it innovative and obviously stand out from the crowd. So there are things that you can do with AR, VR, or other types of technologies to make your branded app really different. AR, VR, just to give you an idea, that's really what powered Pokemon Go, which of course exploded in popularity when it came out a couple years back. So you might be able to integrate that type of technology into your branded mobile app in a certain way, maybe even a content scavenger hunt of some sort using AR, VR, for example. So in any case, having a branded app, again, if you want to make it stand out, you're going to have to do some marketing in order to get people to download it. So you can even use sponsored content for that. So that's really paid advertising to encourage people to click on a link and then download. That can be a very, very good call to action for somebody who's interested in learning more about your brand. So For more information, you can check out our resource library at mediadev.com or shoot me a message at contact@mediadev.com. Our sister company, Ylog, is very active in making mobile apps and branded apps for software vendors, so don't hesitate to give us a shout if you're interested in brainstorming some ideas to help you get started. So thanks so much for your time today, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.